You were recorded saying that you had a document detailing a plan of attack on another country that was prepared by the U.S. military for you when you were president. The Iran attack plan. You remember that?
Ready?
You were recorded.
It wasn't a document.
Okay.
I had lots of paper. I had copies of newspaper articles. I had copies of magazines.
I know. This is specifically a quote. You're quoted on the recording saying the document was secret, adding that you could have declassified it while you were president, but, quote, now I can't. You know this is still secret, highly confidential. And the indictment cites the recording and the testimony from people in the room saying you showed it to people there that day. So you say on this on tape.
It says just the opposite.
That you can't declassify. So why have it?
When I said that I couldn't declassify it now, that's because I wasn't president. I never made any bones about that. When I'm not president, I can't declassify.
And that's what you said. You didn't declassify it.
I said no. I said I couldn't.
But that
wasn't a document, Brett. There was no document. That was a massive amount of papers and everything else talking about Iran and other things. And it may have been held up or may not, but that was not a document. I didn't have a document per se. There was nothing to declassify. These were newspaper stories, magazine stories, and articles.
That is just BS. None of that is defensible, which is why, as we'll get to, the right is not attempting to defend it. They're distracting, they're talking about something else, they're ignoring it, but not defending it. The military did not prepare like printouts from the LA Times. It's not magazine articles, it's not newspapers, it's a document, a specific one. And he repeatedly said there, Cenk, there was nothing to declassify. Dude, you said it's classified. You can't now argue that there was nothing to declassify when you were bragging to this person, either just to make yourself seem big, or I don't know if he was trying to flirt with her or whatever. I don't know exactly what personality failing of his doomed him once again, but it definitely doomed him. There's no arguing against that. We can hear the tape.
Yeah, there's the slightest little exoneration in here. Wait, what? I'll explain in a second, okay? And Trump is claiming complete exoneration. So I'll explain all that. But first, here's what's not classified: newspapers and magazine articles. That's not a thing that's classified. So it is not possible for him to be shuffling newspapers and magazines going, this is highly secret. You see the Newsweek cover, top secret, highly classified. No, it was a document. Everybody on the planet knows it, even if you're pretending not to know it. And by the way, where is it? It's still missing. Like, people aren't talking about that. But Trump has not given over all the documents, and that was not in Mar-a-Lago, that was in Bedminster, New Jersey. And that idiot is still hiding documents. God knows where they are. Okay, so he claims that this is an exoneration because he's like, it's a perfect call.
Well, Cenk, why don't I actually tee that up? Why don't I, and then you can respond to it.
Yep.
I'll also, in addition to your thing about, where's the document, which is totally right. Also, so are they interviewing the woman that he was talking to in that tape? I feel like you should probably talk to her because she saw the document. Why have we not heard about that yet? But
yeah, so they are definitely interviewing her. I have heard a little bit about it, and so we'll see if she's a witness or not. But guy, that's the tip of the iceberg. The iceberg is Mark Meadows. So now speculation that his last chief of staff, the one that he told, hey, if they kill Mike Pence, I don't mind so much, that guy might have flipped.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, that could be the mother lode. So there's a lot worse things coming. I think he's in actual trouble, like actual, for the first time. Not MSNBC thing like, oh, any second now, we're gonna get him any second. No. For the first time, he's in actual trouble.
Yeah, the walls are closing in.
No,
anyway,
don't do it.
The vice grip is tightening. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.